too bad. Here we want to follow the steps that we just outlined. So we want to solve for one of the variables in terms of the other two. So since in our first equation we just have 1a, it would be really easy to just use that one as the variable that we're going to solve for. So we bring the other two over to the other side, and we have 2b minus 2c is equal to a. So then taking that, we can plug in to the other two equations. So we take 3a, and then we put in our value for a. So 3 times 2b minus 2c plus b plus 2c is equal to 2. And then we can also do that for our second equation. So that one we have a, which we're going to put in 2b minus 2c for, plus b minus 2c is equal to -6. So then we want to simplify both of these equations, and here I'm going to have 6b minus 6c plus b plus 2c equals 2. And the second one, I'm going to have 2b, and this one's, I don't need to multiply out, so 2b plus b is actually going to give me 3b, and then -2c plus -2c is going to give me -4c, and that is equal to -6. And here, this one, when we combine like terms, I'm going to get 7b and then -4c equals 2. So given these two equations, I then want to decide if I want to use combination and elimination or substitution. So looking at these two, right away I see that I have the same coefficient on C. So I'm going to want to use combination and elimination here, and I subtract the two because they have the same sign. So if I subtract this one from that one, I'm going to get 7b minus 3b is 4b. -4c minus -4c is going to give me 0c. And then 2 minus -6 is going to give me 8. So I have b equal to 2. And I can then plug b back into one of these equations to get c, just like I would have done with two equations. So in a two-equation problem, I would have just done 7 times 2 minus 4c equals 2. And I have 14 minus 4c equals 2, or -4c equals -12. And in this case, c is then equal to 3. Now that I have these two variables, I just plug in to my original equation. So I can either go all the way up here, or I can just go right here. And because a is already in terms of b and c right here, that's the one I'm going to want to go to. So if I take a equals 2 times 2 minus 2 times 3, I'm going to have a is equal to -2. And that would be my final answer. So this one's a few more steps, but really our techniques are the same, and these problems are actually not too hard on most standardized test prep tests. So this is definitely something you want to play around with, like I said before, and just sort of get used to the idea of them. But they should actually be pretty fun to put together and see the variables go away and solve out for. So hopefully this video has been helpful, and I will see you in future Educator.com math test prep review videos.